Good morning, this is Howie, and I'm here to help you win with money. Today is October 22, and I want to do something different today. I wanted to talk about Bitcoins. Bitcoin is hot, and I'll show you this right now. Let me just punch that in. Here you go. I'll show you what I mean. Here's the current price. Voila! Up 16%. What is going on? Let's zoom out. We'll see the 1 month chart. And you see, simple math says that looks like it's up. Let's take a look. 6 month chart. Look at this. 7,000. Up. Let's zoom out a little bit more. And let's see how far this data goes. Ooh, look at that. That is a lot. If you can get in early, right? If you're the type of person who loves buying lottery tickets, and you know who I'm talking about, you spend your $1, 5, 10, or however how much it costs nowadays, because I know some of them cost $20, some of them are $5 and $10. But if you love lottery tickets and you have never won in 5 or 10 years, maybe you need to consider your strategy. Bitcoin, you could have put $5 down here and multiply your money more than 10 times over. So let's do this real quick. Let's go to the full screen. Let's see how far they'll let me zoom out. We are comparing it against the S&P 500. Okay, kind of a strange looking chart, but that's because Bitcoin trades. I think it's showing that Bitcoin trade more often and stock market doesn't, and so this is a weird looking chart. Not sure why it's doing that. Okay, let's not worry about that. Let's try to look at this from a 6 month point of view. You see the S&P 500 6 months ago. Bitcoin, not a fair comparison. Zoom further back out. 81%, 79% for Bitcoin. S&P 500, 6%. If you think that's not a fair comparison, let's zoom out. Here you go. This is a 2-year chart. Bitcoin is still beating S&P 500. 5-year chart. Oh, I know you guys think this is kind of strange, but that does say 4,000% is what you will be making. And it gets, I think it gets even bigger, but I'm not even sure if this thing can graph it. You see that? This thing is not graphing it correctly. I don't think it has all the measures. But if you Google it, Bitcoin has been one of the best investments so far. Now, it can still go to zero. I am not a financial advisor. I'm just explaining this from what other people are talking about, why you should keep an eye on it. Again, never invest more than you can afford to lose. That's why people do call it a lottery ticket, right? You spend $5 on a lottery ticket. Most people, while they think they will win, the math suggests that you will never win. You have a better chance of getting struck by lightning multiple times before you win the lottery. In any case, if you like those odds in lottery, again, you can buy $5 worth of Bitcoin. You can buy $100 worth of Bitcoin. Sit on it for 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't pretend to know. But this is something you need to keep an eye on. Here's the news. Hedge fund billionaire. He's saying Bitcoin is only in the first inning. This article is new. Came out today. Do I believe him? I do not know. But again, I'm here just to bring you the news. You decide what you want to do. And it is possible that digital currency like Bitcoin may be good. I think there's some good stuff about it. You can't just infinitely print money out. And Bitcoin may have a solution to it. Again, we're really early in this game of trying to figure out, is there a place for a global currency that's a store of value that you cannot just infinitely make more of? And that's sort of one of the things that people love about Bitcoin. They know that it's always going to be 21 million coins. It's an open ledger, which means everybody can see it. It's not hidden. I don't know how many bank accounts are at my bank, nor do I know how much dollars are sitting in the next person's account, let alone every customer's account. Bitcoin, totally different. While you may not know who owns that account, you can see the balance and every transaction since the beginning of history of when Bitcoin started. The next interesting news, and this is really new. PayPal may issue its own cryptocurrency real soon. PayPal was part of the Facebook project right here. They did come out of it. They may introduce their own coin. Will they do it? I do not know. But again, this is something you need to keep an eye on it. There's something I don't like about this. You cannot, right? It says you can buy, hold, and sell crypto. But based on what I read earlier, I don't think you can actually transfer coin from a separate wallet or your own wallet, like a Coinbase, or if you bought it somewhere else. So there are some weird things about this, but some people are saying, let's just start there. And maybe for security reasons, and maybe for other reasons, any big company that started getting into Bitcoins got hacked, and hackers have a good way of liquidating your Bitcoins through, they go into your servers, they write some code, and then they wire it out, and the money is gone. So maybe they're doing this to keep it in a closed system for now so that security can be a little bit tighter. But again, this is something that you want to keep an eye on. I keep an eye on Bitcoin, not because I think this is the only solution, but I think it's an interesting play. Just like some of you love Teslas or Workhorse or solar power or SpaceX, right? You want to keep an eye on this industry. If this thing actually works, you want to throw you want to throw your $100 into this. You want to throw a little bit into it. And as this thing takes off, whether PayPal wins or Facebook coin wins or Bitcoin wins, you want to keep an eye on this space. Again, I'm not here to tell you how to invest. Check with your financial advisor. With that, I just want to summarize. Bitcoin is a really interesting space. I think you need to keep an eye on this industry. Need to be aware of what's going on. I think if Visa and MasterCard are getting into it, I think if the big banks are getting into it, Square, Robinhood, and all the other players, it's an interesting space. It may change the way some of the payment space works. So stay tuned for future updates on the Bitcoin space. As always, please like, subscribe. Let's share some of this information with all your friends, right? We want to help people make money. We want to help people win with money. And again, let's do this together. Let's do this $1 at a time. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.